how to get up on the bed. I'm not about to sit here and baby you. So
Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. You hear it open?
it won't open. Hi, Tasia. Are you shocked that I'm streaming? I didn't do it last week because I ended up having to run a bunch of errands, and then I got like irritated because a bunch of stuff happened. So I was like, well, I might as well since I'm off today. I'm trying to like figure out these alcohol markers. I don't know if I'm doing it right. I don't feel as bad. A lot of people at my job got sick, and then a girl quit, so I had to work a double. That was an interesting experience. What are you doing?
Ooh, that is so pretty, Mommy.
What's pretty?
It's pretty.
I haven't done anything.
You don't have anything? I'm pink. I'm really pink.
You want to pick what? Okay, pick one color.
Um, pink.
And what do you want to color pink? What do you think Mommy should color pink?
I hold it. Thank you. How are you going to color me this time?
You want the mouse to be pink?
Sure.
Maybe. I haven't decided yet. I might do some coloring in Forest Girl, so
I know this one.
and do the pencil later. I don't know yet. Is the mouse a girl or a boy?
Glass and boy.
Let go. Let go. No, because you have your own page. You go get your coloring stuff and go color your pages, because you're not going to mess my stuff up tonight. Not tonight. That's the problem. Really? Really? That's how we're acting tonight? Where's your food? Jay, that's enough. Ugh. Hate when she acts like this. Sorry. I am so sorry. Okay, I'm gonna tell Papa you were acting up. Am I doing this right? Like, how long does it take for an alcohol marker to dry? Like, I'm not even sure. Hi, Cam. Jalen. Where are you? Go get your crayon so you can color.
I want a pencil.
You have pencils. Where are your pencils?
I don't know.
Are they in the living room? So then go get them. Go get your pencils. Because you're not using mine. Oh my God, Jesus, give me a break. Okay, I'll be right back. Here, come on. We'll use pencils. Let's go. But she won't look for him. Oh no. Not tonight. Not tonight. Hi, T-Lock. Sorry guys, I had to kick my kid out of the room because she was being not nice. That's a mild way to put it, I guess you could say. You know what? I'm just gonna put it out there. She's being a brat, and I don't do that. I don't like dealing with brats, so I don't subscribe to brats or bratty children. I usually just, yeah. So she got kicked out. I don't know what it is, like Mercury in alignment or something. I don't know anything about like any of that astrology stuff, but is like Mercury in retrograde or whatever the hell it is that they say something, because she has been acting like a butt, and I'm not okay with that. Like, I don't know. Mad. Hi, Lori. Mad at me for what? I mean, I'm a good. My dad and I just got her a tea set and took her to Build-A-Bear. What is there to be mad about? I mean, I can understand if she's mad that I kicked her out of the room, but I kicked her out of the room because she was being a butthole. So that's her business. I'm sorry, but if I could go back to being a kid knowing all the stuff that I know now, there's no way that I would be mad in any way, shape, or form. Because if you think about it, kids, all they have to do is eat, sleep, and use the bathroom. That's it. I don't have to pay, they don't have to pay bills. They don't have to get up to go to work. If they're younger, they don't have to go to school. I don't want to hear any complaints from any kids. Oh my God, your life is so hard. All you have to do is eat, sleep, and poop. Terrible. I feel terrible for you, you know. That's true. I did not share those supplies. And, you know, it's just one of those nights where I don't want to share my supplies with her. I mean, I share everything else with her. I shared my body with her for 9 months. You would think I could get a little bit of a break, right? No love. Thanks, babe. So, my husband's in the chat, you guys. I like them. They're nice. Thank you. Are you supposed to be on your phone watching a live chat? Kim, you're right. Moms don't get breaks. It's not fair. We work 24 hours a day. And if you have a job, I feel doubly sad for you because then you really don't get a break because you get off from work only to come home and have to do more work. It sucks. Absolutely. Yes, I put you on blast. I mean, I'm pretty sure they would have figured it out considering we have the same last name. But you know, whatever. I mean, you didn't have to put Lockhart in your name, in your YouTube name. You did that all by yourself. You guys, I tried to get him to color with me one time. He colored like like a third of a bug and then was like, yeah, I'm gonna pick this up later. No, it was a bird. And then he was like, yeah, I'm gonna pick this up later. Never did. And everybody wants to know when you're gonna work on that coloring book. Oh my gosh, Kim, that's so true. I'm not looking forward to her teenage years because she is such a little smartass. Like, you know, you just know. I just know, I can tell. I went to my job to pick up a check and I took her, she met my bosses, and the whole time she's like giving them straight up attitude. It was so ridiculous. Shouldn't I be all the inspiration you need? I mean, I am pretty adorable. I'm just saying. He's at work, so he can't give me a break. He gave me a break yesterday and the day before. But he himself right now is probably on his break, which is why he's able to be in the chat, Kim. But my mom is here, so she's occupying her for a little bit. He took her shopping yesterday, and I'm teaching him how to do little girl's hair. I started with like the basic ponytail. It's really cute watching it. Even my mom said it was cute. Is it bothering you guys that I rotate the picture as I color? Because it's just what I do. Okay, I'm not even sure if I'm doing this alcohol marker thing right. But I'm not getting the feathering like I was, so maybe it's the paper or I'm getting better at it? I don't know. Really? You had to tell him that. Thanks. You're awesome. Thanks, babe. It's wonderful. Also, I don't brag. I just happened to tell him what we were talking about in the chats. So, so yeah, I decided to stream tonight because, like, I was sitting here bored, having a tea party with the kidlet, and I was like, what? Well, having a tea party and coloring at the same time. And I was like, well, I mean, I might as well. I'm off. You're welcome, Lauren. Now I feel like a nerd. Thanks, babe. That's thanks, Terrence. That's wonderful. I don't know where to go with this picture. That's true. Are we nerds because we color though, Kim? Or are we just nerds just because? Like, what's. He's always working hard. Have you ever felt like that's just our lot in life to work? And you know you're working towards something, but. Hmm. This pumpkin might be a problem. Or no, this pincushion might be a problem. Great, now she's knocking on the door because I booted her. All right, wait. Jeez. Wait, okay, so is Lori the dork because she's older? Or is she also like a nerd on top of being a dork? Like, how does that work? I might let the kid back in if she decides to be a civilized human being. My mom made chicken, like fried chicken. Lori, how'd your doctor's appointment go? Did they get the test back? Chili fries sound good, Kim. I had carne asada fries earlier. That's because fries. I don't think fries is really cooking. Like, if you can pop them in the oven, then you got a pretty good deal going there. Well, I hope everything's all right, Lori. It sucks that you have to go back. I mean, for the test results, they didn't find anything, or they didn't figure anything out. I need a deep fryer, Kim. I have been looking into them. Today, I found out about a toaster that poaches eggs and cooks your ham. So you can make breakfast sandwiches. And I thought about it and I was like, I need one of those toasters. Like, I didn't even know that was a thing. And then I found it on Amazon. Amazon has everything, by the way. And I thought to myself, like, I actually woke my husband up and was like, babe, we need one of these. Like, that's not even a question. It was only like $70, but I was like, we definitely need to purchase, like, invest in one of these because breakfast sandwiches are a thing. Deja, what, like a panini maker, or was it like what kind of thing to make grilled cheeses? Because I know there's a panini sandwich maker, but I'm not sure if there's like an actual this is for grilled cheese only type thing. I definitely want the poaching toaster though. Well, Lori, I hope it's like not completely, it's not terrible or really bad diagnosis. I know it sucks that you even had to go through all of that in the first place, or are still going through it. I'm sorry you even have to deal with that. Is that a toaster? Or is it like an actual made for grilled cheese thing? Because that's interesting. There's a, like you said, there's an appliance for everything. Don't they have like kids um sandwich holders now that slices the sandwich and then you put it in their lunchbox? That's a lot. No problem, Lori. I mean, I know you were talking about it, and I definitely keep you guys in my prayers because I know it's not easy dealing with like health issues and stuff. I have a few family members that have health issues. And everybody needs a support system. I mean, I know I'm just an internet stranger, but still, I don't know. I guess I've grown attached to you guys. Oh, thank you, Lori. Kim, I think everybody wants one of those. It's called a maid. do they have do they have like mechanical, you know what? Never mind. I don't I just watched iRobot, thought about it. Don't need that I'm not here for that situation. Like next thing you know, robots have taken no. I thought about it. I was gonna say, they should have mechanical maids. For me personally, a Roomba is as far as I'm gonna go. One of those little round floor vacuums. That's about as far as it's going. Thanks, Kim. You know what, Tasha? I can't. Now I have to look that up because I looked that toaster up. I was like, of course, I fell down the freaking black hole that is the internet and found that toaster, and now I want it. It's in my Amazon cart along with the Batman puzzle and some coloring stuff. And I'm like, maybe with my next check, I will be buying that toaster. Next thing you know, it's going to be sitting on my counter. I used to have a George Foreman grill, and we cooked just about everything on it. It was so easy to make salads. I didn't grill the lettuce or anything, but like if you wanted to put chicken and shrimp and stuff, it was fast for like burgers and chicken and hell, even shrimp. I miss that. Do they still make those? Like, is it the George Foreman grill still a thing? Because if it is, I need to rebuy one. I don't know what happened to mine. I have to check JC Penney's. Oh, by the way, this is from Jade Summers' Stuffed Animals book. I got the digital edition because I didn't want to invest in the actual physical copy. I got that, and I got Chibi Girls Grayscale off of their Etsy. And let me tell you, I freaking had to fight with my printer to get it to print grayscale. Like, that was a pain in the butt. Wasted a lot of ink, let me tell you, before I figured it out. I did not know that there was a setting for grayscale on your computer, on your printer. How does something make food taste depressing, Tasia? Oh, yeah, that's true. You need like butter for a grilled cheese. Like real butter. And I'm not talking about the fake margarine stuff. I really literally had to Google um my printer and figure out how to print in grayscale. Margarine's not butter. It's basically oil made to look like butter. But yes, printers apparently have a grayscale setting. Otherwise, they use color and it comes out with like a yellow. Let me show you. Comes out looking like this. Right, Lori. So like if you try to print grayscale and you don't turn on the grayscale setting, it might just be for HP printers, but this is what happened with mine. And then I had to turn on only printing with black ink, and that's what I got. I don't know. For me, I can tell the difference because butter has salt and like flavor and, you know, milky taste and stuff. I'm weird. And I'm bougie because a little bougie because I have no qualms about making toast in a skillet if I feel like it. Not always. What, the picture? Or yeah, I when I was in school, they were telling us the difference between margarine and butter, and I was like, I'm just gonna go and stick to butter. I don't want to get sick. I'm not sure if margarine is cheaper though. Like if I wanted to use oil, I'd use oil, you know. Oh, the print? The yellow or the grayscale? Because this is what it looks like before you set the grayscale. You turn the grayscale on. And then this is what it looks like after. I was happy, like, after I figured it out, because I printed like 4 pictures before I finally figured it out. My husband was like, whoa, that looks bad. That's the worst one I've seen. I'm like, gee, thanks, babe. That's. I basically made my own little coloring book. Like, I just printed out the pictures from the stuffed animal book, the grayscale book, and the mermaid book. And now I have like this thick stack of papers of pictures that I enjoy coloring. I think the grayscale came out nice. And, you know, I've kind of been practicing with the markers. I think I printed out the steampunk one, but I messed up, so I'm gonna reprint it and start over. Let me go let the baby back in. Tasia, that's a good idea. I might stream with him like coloring, drawing a picture, and then maybe me coloring it. That would be interesting. Or maybe me coloring one of his pictures. Are you gonna act right? Are you gonna act right? Okay then. Finish your food. Or just get your bowl and come sit. Or something. What do you want? So then go take it back to the kitchen. I'm not your maid. That would be interesting. Just to see, like, well, it takes them a few minutes to draw. Well, not minutes, but like, it takes them a little while to draw the pictures. But He has a few that are done that I could color. Actually, I have one printed up right now if you guys wanted to see it. Hmm. Okay, what colors? Whoa. Okay. Hold on. Give me a second, okay? Okay, let me grab one. Your the pictures, I guess.
I want a pencil.
Your what?
I want a pencil.
Your pencils are in your wagon because that's where you put them.
Huh? I'll try my pencil.
You are too busy for me. Let me tell you.
What are you doing, Shimon?
Uh-uh.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for something.
You want to do something?
Yes.
Oh. Ah.
You're silly. You're very silly.
No.
Okay, so these are some of the pictures that he's actually given me that I printed out. Move. Here, come here. He's got this one. You guys see that? Or is that like... And then these are ones that I colored myself. So, yeah, these are just the ones that he's given me. He has more, and he's working on like a few character concepts. I very much wish I could bottle my child's energy. I keep saying to her dad, like, if we really work together, we could probably figure out a way to hook her up to the house and get free energy without having to pay the electric bill. Thanks, you guys. He worked really hard on these. Like, he's always been a really good artist, but he's gotten he's practiced a lot. And he thinks he's gotten better. I personally think that his stuff's better.
Ooh, that's so pretty, Mommy.
It's pretty?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty.
Thank you.
It's real. Pretty. Ooh, that's so pretty.
Yeah.
So pretty.
Is that like the sewing stuff in the living room?
Yeah.
Yeah?
So pretty.
Thank you.
So pretty.
You can stay if you promise to be good.
Okay. Looks true.
What color should I use next?
That one, baby.
Which one? Pick one. You must really like this color. Because we use that one. Here. Where do you think we should use it?
You said to make the color.
Point. Where do you want to use it?
The picture.
Where do you think mommy should use it at?
And use that. And use that.
Look. Ooh. Yeah, it's pretty, huh?
It's pretty, huh? It's like it's turning your head on.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, sometimes it hurts.
Okay. silly girl. See? Kim, my mom says the same thing. Where do you get your energy from?
Engineering phone.
Do you know?
Yes.
Where?
Corn and star.
Okay. What are you doing?
Pink.
Pink. What color pink? Light pink, dark pink, purple.
Dark pink and purple.
Dark pink and purple?
Yes, dark pink and pink.
Alright. I will use dark pink and purple. She steals. Kids are energy thieves. It's okay. Sometimes I wonder if we had this much energy as little kids, and then just as you get older, you naturally lose it a little bit. Dark purple or light purple?
Dark purple.
Dark purple.
Yes.
Like that?
Yes, that is dark purple.
Yeah, that is dark purple.
Mm-hmm.
You like dark pink and dark purple?
Yeah, I like the dark purple.
Why?
Like your hands.
Okay.
Because I really want
What do you mean you want shimmer shine? I don't want shimmer shine right now.
Okay. Now, what are you doing?
Coloring. If you want to go find your crayons, you can color too. Oh, goodness. Do we have to wash your hair?
Yes. I think so. I think so when you wash my hair.
You think so? Why do you think so?
Yes, I think so.
You think so or you know so?
Yes.
Yes.
I like it the pink ball.
Not the realities of life, Tasia. My goodness.
Pink ball.
Be honest with us.
Ow.
Ow, what? What are you doing?
Pink.
Okay. Let me honest, I'm over this picture a little bit.
I need pink.
Pink what?
Pink.
No. This is what I was coloring before I decided to lie. So I'm gonna work on this. The realities of life. Ugh. Don't remind me.
I have a turn.
No. What cut? Jalen, you know I don't like when you do that.
I'm a color.
So then go get your crayons and go color on a picture. You are working my last nerve. Now that's why you got booted out of the room last time. Go ahead and keep giving me attitude. Jalen, please. Go bug you now. No. I told you we would do it later. This, do you have to go potty? So go potty. See, God don't like ugly. That's why you gotta go use the bathroom. No, not whips. These are all the pages that I want to color. And I haven't. I always, whenever I get a new book, I always mark the pages that I like the most so that I can find them quickest. Like if I want to color in a book, I can always go to the pages that I liked first and see if I want to color those. And if I don't want to color one of the pages that I've marked, then I go to the pages that I don't have marked. And if I don't want to color the pages I don't have marked, then I pick another book. I'm weird. I know. I do that. I do that. I'm weird. I know. I thought you said you had to use the potty. You did what? Ew, now wash your hands. That's gross, Jalen. Kids. Boy. I swear they make you work for it. Go wash your hands. Okay. I do it in the books that I color in the most. I know, I'm weird. Don't judge me. But it happens. I'm also particular about my color pencils and markers. They have to stay organized. They have to stay stay in the order that they came in the packaging. Like my I am so telling on myself right now, but my coloring stuff is like ridiculously organized, and when it's not, it drives me up a wall. Like if it's not organized, I can't color until I've cleaned it up. And sometimes if it's not organized, then it completely deters me from coloring. It's the Virgo in me, like I can't. Out. Turn the light off and come out. Mm-hmm. Good for you. Done. Yep, now go on. Kids. What? So then play with your tea set. Okay. Little kids, man. I swear. Excuse you. I pooped. Really? I pooped. I mean, I'm not saying everybody has to be like me in terms of like. What do you mean you don't feel good? Why don't you feel good? What's the matter? My mouth is hurting me. What? My tongue is not feel good. Do you need some water? Where's the cup? Where's your cup? I don't. Is it in Nana's room?
right there.
Oh, then go fill it with water.
Yeah.
Oh, you are so fake. Go on. Booger. I think I said it in another video that I did. Like, I always, when I purchase books, try to decide whether or not I really like the pages, and that makes the value worth it to me. I think that's why I finally decided to buy Forest Gump, because
I'm
um
not fair, Mom.
well, I mean, you guys can see all these damn tabs, but
I'm not fair.
why are you saying that like that's a good thing? You mean you drank all your tea?
Yeah.
Okay, so then go have a tea party with your little stuffed animals.
Okay.
I don't know, that kind of makes it worth it to me. Like, if I have a lot of pictures in there that I'm like interested in coloring, then to me it justifies the cost. It's kind of like when I buy video games. How many hours of enjoyment am I going to get out of this video game? And where's my eraser? Because this is not worth it. Like, if I'm paying like $60 for a video game or something, then I need at least half of that for in hours of enjoyment. I'm not giving you any more of my drink, so you can go sit down somewhere.
I want a tea set.
Girl, then play which tea set. You don't need my drink to do it. I was nice enough to give you some of my drink. I didn't have to. So shoot, be gone with you.
You're ruining my parcel. I can do that. I can do that. I can do it. I was trying to together. Do together? Sure.
That's good, Tasha. I mean, my daughter, we had been potty training her since she was like 1.5, almost 2. But it's like when she turned 3, some kind of switch flipped, and she's like, okay, I get it now, so I'm gonna start using the bathroom. Who am I to question why things happen? But then again, my kid is like me, where she does stuff on her own time. Like, if you try to get her to do something she doesn't want to do, she's purposefully going to do the opposite because you're trying to force her to do something that she doesn't want to do. I don't know if that makes any sense. She's strong-willed, is what I'm trying to say. What are you doing, Boogie?
Nothing.
Nothing? What does that mean?
Mm.
Because nothing to me and nothing to you means something completely different.
Nothing.
What are you tearing up?
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It's my jelly, baby.
Girl.
What is it? Oh. That's my face.
She looks at pictures of herself and she's like, "Oh, it's my baby." Like, you mean you as a baby?
It's my jelly. It's like my jelly's just. Like my sunshine today.
Yeah, that was your shirt.
I don't know. But she's gonna pick up.
Wow.
She's gonna pick up.
Well, Yeah, that was you at Build-A-Bear. Okay, now go on somewhere. Be out.
I want to play pizza. Woohoo!
Woohoo! What?
Woohoo! Woohoo! Ah!
Feel that?
Mm. Ah.
Go play.
Mm.
Go on, go play.
I really want to make a tea party.
So then play Tea Party. All of the stuff is there and available for you to play Tea Party. And you're just, you
Yes.
know,
Oh,
not doing
okay.
it.
Okay.
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 Shoot.
There's about the shoe. Don't make him shoe. Can
You are the busiest little girl I have ever met in my life. I swear.
yes, there. You want to go?
No.
You want to go?
No.
You want to go?
No.
You want to go?
Nope.
You want to go?
Uh-uh.
You want to go? You want to go? You want to go? We go, let's go.
I'm kind of sad. My aunt's moving to Portland. Like she decided a while ago that she, like a couple of years ago, and she's finally moving. I'm like, she just wants to go because she's decided that she likes camping all of a sudden. I'm like, that's what you want to do. Have fun. Have at. But then again, she's never been the type to just stay in one place. I guess she's kind of, I don't know if she would be considered a nomad or anything like that, but she's the person in the family that's like, she'll move to a different state because she visited for a little while and she liked it. And then she went to go visit a cousin of ours that lives out there, and now she's all, yeah, I like camping. Camping's cool. And I'm like, me and nature aren't friends like that. So she's like, you wouldn't come out and go camping with us? Um, by camping, do you mean we stay in a cabin? Because me and nature are not friends. Like, I don't do bugs. I don't do sleeping outside on the forest floor. I don't do. Yeah, I'm not a nature girl. Like I like the rain. I just don't want to be outside during the rain. If that makes any kind of sense, I guess. And she like her and her fiance had assumed that my cousin and I had never been camping. I've been camping, I've been hiking, anything that you could think of that's been outside, I've probably done it. I don't enjoy those things. And she's like, oh, okay, well, that's fine. I thought you had never been camping and we're just making a snap judgment. No, I've done it. I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy the out of doors because bugs, for some reason, think that I am absolutely delicious. And I'm not about that life. Oh, yeah, that's true. I can FaceTime. We can video chat, and she video chats and stuff. And it's funny because she's been trying to get the kidlet to say her name and like you know spend want to spend time with her, and she's finally starting to do that, but she's leaving in a couple of days. So it's pretty funny to me because now they're like, she'll walk in the door and she's like, oh my gosh, that's cute. She called my cousin ugly the other day. That was pretty funny. Kids are funny. They have like no filter whatsoever. walked in the door. She's like, "Oh, so ugly." I mean, what do you say? What do you say to that? I mean, I corrected her. I'm like, that's not very nice, but at the same time, it was it was random, so it kind of caught everybody off guard. We were like, oh, and now they're like the best of friends. So, and she asked about her. Yes, my child has absolutely no filter. Like she will, yeah. And my aunt was FaceTiming my cousin, and he was talking to her, and she's like, "Ooh, ugly!" Like just, and she said it a few times. So, like it's not funny, but it's funny because it was so random. I'm like, where? Who taught her? Because I know she didn't learn it on Sesame Street. And she probably learned it from her dad because he'll say something, ugly. Not like calling someone ugly, but that's just how him and his brothers talk. He's the reason she knows cuss words too. Like, if people think I have a potty mouth, they have no idea about Mahoods. Because, man, he puts me to shame. I honestly, it's been a minute since I've actually. I really like how this book is drawn. It's like pencil style, like you're coloring a sketch. And grayscale a little bit, which is kind of nice. They repeat everything too, Lori. Why are you apologizing? What did you do?
Nothing.
So then why are you saying sorry? Mm. Who? Why? I don't know a third of what you just said.
I said you want to wash my hair. Estelle.
You,
Is you cannot is on
speak English.
My dad come back to you, my child, you heard something?
Yes, I heard something. It was your toy.
It's my toy?
Yes.
It's on my feet.
Mm-hmm.
It's on my
Speak English.
feet.
Boy. What?
That's pretty. Oh, so pretty.
You do too much for me, child. I can't. Okay, I have a quick question. Does anybody have a good tutorial for lighter skin tones? Because I think I've gotten so used to coloring like people of color that I'm not the greatest at working on. What are you doing, little girl? What is so funny over there?
It's like he's doing.
You
Look, he's down.
what's so funny?
It's like it's a training bot.
What?
It's like it's a training dude.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself.
Oh.
She does, but she uses so many pencils.
How you gonna get up there?
Actually, no, you know what I did? I just watched the video she did where she did like the higher end and the budget friendly pencils in skin tones. So I think I'm gonna rewatch that and try and like tweak it. I might use the Prismas for that. I haven't decided yet. I'll do her skin last, just for that reason specifically. So like I figured that this book is really good for the washi tape trick that I learned from KP Colors. What did I tell you about being on your bed like
I
that?
need to get down.
And I ordered some from
I
AliExpress.
need to get down.
You should.
You should.
That was a those were some really good videos because I didn't even realize some of those budget pencils were actually really good for skin tones. But I have Crayolas, Prismas, and Polychromos, and that's it. It's okay, Kim. Yeah, they do. I went to Michael's and found some, but I wanted some cherry blossom ones. When I went to Michael's, apparently this lady had come in for a baby shower and bought up all the cherry blossom washi tape. So I found some really nice ones on AliExpress, and they were only like 50 cents. So I got like
Two.
6. I'll definitely try that, Lori. Thanks. I'm trying to decide what do really. You are goofy, little girl. Lori, yes, it has. Yesterday was a long day for me. What's not working, JJ? Who?
I need to go play, mommy.
Okay, you don't have to announce it. Just go. I think I pressed too hard. One good and bad thing about her actually like using going potty and stuff is that now she feels the need to announce it every single time she has to go.
I need to wash her this one.
Okay, we'll put it back and we'll get to it in a minute. She's 3. She just turned 3 at the end of July. I don't know about all. I mean, she speaks good, but there are some moments where I'm like, what? Have you ever heard a kid speak and you're kind of just speak? What did you just say? What are you doing? Turn the light off. Okay, well, go on now.
How to play the cheese it?
So that, girl, why do you keep announcing that you want to play with your tea set? Just play with your tea set. I keep telling you to go play. All the daggone toys you got over there, the least you could do was sit and have a little party with them. My boss actually, my manager at work, after she met her, she's like, "Your daughter is sassy. Like, you're going to have your work cut out." Oh, that's cool. When I was a kid, I wanted twins. Yeah. Are they like a twin boy and girl? Twin boys, twin girls? I don't think I could handle two of her. Like, she is a handful in and of herself, so I don't know how. Like, dealing with her is like dealing with two kids sometimes, so I'm not entirely sure. Off. Off. You know what, Kim? I can't even blame you on that one because I would have said the same thing. I have a friend, when we were in high school, we basically cursed each other. I told her she was gonna have kids first, and then she was like, "Fine. Well, if I'm gonna have kids first, then you're gonna have kids second." That's exactly the order that it happened in our group because there's like four or five of us. And then she used to say that she wanted 5 kids, and then she had kids. And I was like, so I asked her the other day, I was like, so how do you feel? You still feel like you want 5 kids? She was like, no, I'm happy where I'm at. I was like, you didn't think about that, did you? Nope. It's funny, like, when you think about the stuff that you talked about when you were in high school, and then as an adult, you go back and think about it, and you're just like, yeah, I was pretty dumb. Like, I was dumb in high school. Like, that's just, yep. There's no denying it. What did I tell you? Oh, go play with your tea set. Ah, goodness. Boogie.
What? What mine?
Yeah. That's like, that
What
seems to
mine?
be the mother's curse. That seems to be the mom's curse. Like, yeah, I hope you have a kid that's 10 times worse than you are. And then they do. I even told my mom, I was like, I wasn't this bad, was I? I was actually,
Look, it's got mine.
You say that now, Tasia. Like, you say that now. I don't know. We all say things we don't mean.
Don't mean.
Is it the college tuition?
Okay, it's a mommy.
Sit down. Sit down. Yes, kids are expensive. They're also buttholes. Can you move out of the way, child? Like, I know you.
Ow.
You know what? I'm not fighting with you today. I'm just not. I'm not going to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't feel like doing it right now, okay? Oh, Lori. Thank you. I wasn't sure. I was like, how am I supposed to. How am I supposed to do this? Because I know I always use in my polychromo set the burnt sienna for wood. And I wasn't sure if I should do a darker wood. And I just said, forget it. I'm just going to do what I always do. Uh, honestly, she was an oops baby. I was not mentally prepared. My husband and I were not married. We weren't planning on having kids for another 3 or 4 years. I'm gonna be honest with you, you're never mentally prepared for kids. Like, that's just life. And you never, and on top of that, they don't come with instructions. So you kind of just, I'm winging it. That's the best I can do. Like, I don't even, I have been around kids, at church and in my family. I babysat. Still doesn't prepare you. What did I say? Stop being hard headed. I'm taking all your toys and they're going in the closet. You won't be able to color. You're going to be on punishment. Yeah, kids, you're probably never be mentally prepared. My sister said the same thing. She's like, honestly, I don't even think I can take care of myself right now. And you know what? I can respect that because I felt the same way. I was like, I'm not ready to be a mom. I don't know. Kind of doing this on a wing and a prayer. Like, if it fits, it ships. That's pretty much parenthood in general. So, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know if I'm making the right decisions. I just know that she's happy, she's healthy, she's fed. I'm doing the best that I can, and that's all I can do. Am I 100% financially stable? No. Am I working? Are we working to get there? Absolutely. That's just life, though. I don't know if I'm making any sense. Honestly speaking, I would prefer to be open and honest about my situation because I know there are a few people out there who are like, how can you say that about your kid? That's not okay. Like, all children are blessings. And I'm being real. I didn't feel like when I first found out I was pregnant, I didn't feel like I was being blessed. I felt like, why the fuck is this happening? Sorry for the language. That's just how I felt. Like, why is this happening? This was not the plan. This wasn't the goal. This is not where we're supposed to be. But I'm here. She's here. We're good. I'm learning just like she is. You pick all those toys up off the floor right now. That is not cool. I mean, I was only 25 when, no, 24 when I found out when I got pregnant. And then I was 24 when I had her. 25 when she turned one. Yeah. I was like, no, we still have stuff that we want to do. And I'm sure to like those Mary Poppins moms, that's what I call them. I don't know if that's an accurate description, but I'm pretty sure to like some Mary Poppins moms, the ones who like to present themselves as the perfect mom, I'm probably like too. How can you say that? And that's not okay. And that's so selfish of you. Hell, my aunt even told me when I was pregnant. She's like, I thought getting pregnant and having a kid would make you less selfish. I mean, because when I was younger, I used to say, I'm this age, I don't have any kids, I can be as selfish as I want to be. And, you know, you can be. When you're single and you don't have any kids, or you're in a relationship and y'all don't have any kids, be selfish. Seriously, be and I don't mean that um in a mean person type of way. I mean, put yourself first. Do the things that you plan to do first before you have kids, because kids change everything. And I wish I knew that. I mean, I knew a little bit, but I didn't know to the extent that I know now. But yeah, kids change the game. So be selfish. Do everything that you want to do. If you don't want to have kids, don't have kids. That's not, if that isn't the plan for you, then in your plans, don't. It's not my business. It's yours. That's your decision, you know. I wanted kids. I still want another one. I just wasn't planning on having them as soon as I did. And all it did was change my plans for a little bit. Yep, Kim, that's that's basically what happened. We are young and broke. Well, not broke, but we're not where we wanted to be financially when we had kids. We were hoping to at least be on track to buying a house before we had kids. I'm not gonna say I'm wise. I do dumb stuff all the time. I'm pretty sure I do dumb stuff. Sometimes I spend money that I shouldn't spend. Sometimes I'm like, I can get that coloring book even though it's $30. But one thing I will say is that I always make sure that the baby is taken care of before I ever do anything for myself. Does she need new clothes? No? Okay, we're good. Does she need new hair stuff? No? Alright, we're good. Is there food in the house? Yes? Alright, cool. Do we have extra spending? I'm the one who does the budget, the bills, everything. My husband does not worry about anything. Like, I'll let him know, alright, this is what we have in spending money every month. I don't feel wise. So, I have my moments where I'm like, is there something else that I could have done? I don't know. I think I have some friends who were a little judgmental of me for having a kid when I did. And I mean, to be honest with you, forgive my language, but I don't give a fuck, you know? Like, it happens. It was not it wasn't, that wasn't the plan, you know? But she's here. I'm never going to apologize for one She's not a mistake, but like one of the biggest changes in my life. Yes, I was 24 and young and dumb, but to my friends, it was more of a, you don't have a house, you don't have your own this, you don't have your own that, you're not really established like you should be. And her parents basically raised her like, live your life first, which is what we were trying to do. It just didn't happen that way. You know, people have their own opinions on their own situation, and that's okay, you know. But I'm not going to apologize for my child. Like, that's like saying I'm sorry that I got pregnant, and I'm not. Do I wish it would have happened later in life? Absolutely. But she's here now, and obviously she was meant to be here because she is here, and I'm not gonna force my religion, or force my religion on you guys, because I don't know who's spiritual, who's not. But in my opinion, as a Christian, obviously God had a plan for her because she's here now, you know? Like, my friend doesn't want kids, and that's okay. And I guess she just assumed that I would be 30, or wait until I'm 30 or 35 to have kids. Mm, nah, I don't know. I kind of like the fact that I have her now. Hi, Booty.
What are you doing?
I'm coloring and I'm talking. What are you doing?
I was trying to dry your feet.
I mean, cause we've been friends for 15 years. So we essentially grew up together, and you know, we grew up like sisters. You know, spending like weeks at a time at each other's houses, and so I guess she just assumed that our goals were in life were similar, and she figured that we'd both be more career driven, more career oriented women, as opposed to worrying about having families. Me personally, I've always been a family person. And I guess she just assumed that, and also me we she I guess she assumed that we would have kids. If we did have kids, it'd be around the same time. Can you go sit down and stop jumping on my bed? You know I don't like you jumping on the bed. This is true.
I changed you. I color you.
I mean, I know she doesn't really want kids for the simple fact that she's sorry, for the simple fact that she got like it's not your kids that you have to worry about. You know how you're raising them, but worrying about other people's kids. This is the same friend that I was telling you guys about in my first video. Jalen, go sit down. That we haven't spoken in a while. I don't think she's really exactly very happy about my lifestyle. I mean, she's living her best life. I'm not gonna begrudge her that. Like she called on my birthday, and that was great. But we didn't really get a chance to speak. And don't know. Like I said, I'm not apologetic for my life. I'm not apologetic for the decisions that I've made. I'm not apologetic for getting pregnant when I did because, I mean, life fucking happens, you know? It's just how it is. And I love her. I'll always love her. She's like I said, 15 years. She's like my sister. But I refuse to let anybody make me feel bad for the way the way I live my life, and two, the decisions I made. Because I may not be rich, and I may not be, you know, a celebrity, which I don't even know if I don't think I would ever want to be a celebrity. They have to deal with too much. But I may not be rich. I may have money issues from time to time. But I'm happy, you know? No, she's not single. She has a man. I've never met him though. She started going out with him after my then fiance and I moved to Vegas. So I've never met him. I've heard of him and I've seen pictures of them together. I've never spoken to him. But she seems happy, so that's a plus. What color should I make this? Freaking ripped my nail off. I'm so mad about that.
It's drinking.
Yeah, pour the tea.
Okay.
It's upside down. Pour your tea. Are you gonna pour your tea?
More,
Yeah.
please. And more, please,
He exists. I've seen pictures of them together. They're living together and everything. Like I said, I do not begrudge her happiness. As long as he makes her happy, I am happy for it. I do remember when they found out that I was pregnant, when the family found out that I was pregnant, and it was kind of like, no. Oh, so you're pregnant. Okay, it was more of a, wow, I can't believe you actually went and got pregnant. Because we had only been together, my fiance and I, at the time, for about a year and a half. So it was still, you know, our relationship to us was still new. But we've pretty much been inseparable since we met. So I don't know, when you find someone and they're like special to you and your relationship is really important, you just know. It's been like that. That's a lot. Oh, sorry, Kim. I didn't know you were having a like in person. Was it a coloring meetup in person, Kim? Oh, I would have gone. Go sit down. Then go play with your tea set. But I told you, stop jumping on my bed. How did you advertise it, Kim? Like Facebook? I would go. Like, if I could afford it, I'd totally go to a coloring meetup. Like, I'll go and hang out with people just to color with them because I'm weird like that. But whatever. Especially if it means I get out of the house. Posters, Facebook, Instagram. Get that out of your mouth.
I'm drinking.
Oh. Mm.
Listen.
Do you have an Instagram?
Mm.
Oh, we'll go play with the tea set. But dang, child. I mean, goodness gracious. Ah, I wish I lived near you. I'd have gone. That sounds like it would have been fun. Okay, so it is 12 and it is past my child's bedtime. So I have to go, ladies. But thank and gentlemen up there, I ain't watching. But thank you guys so much for like turning up and like coming to my first live stream. Super nervous, but it wasn't so bad. It's actually kind of fun.
Okay.
So yeah, it was. Thank you guys for coming and have a good night, you guys.